Match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's trying the shot. Cucurella has got himself a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's gone for it! It's anyone's ball now. And it's Caicedo. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Garnacho. Oh, smashing header! Couldn't quite control it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Saliba shifted upfield. And that has been cleared. Zubimendi. Saka. Timber. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Achiampong. Caicedo. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Garnacho. Clearly not happy with that. Rice. Calafiori. Oh, such a clever touch. Cucurella attempts a clearance. Chalobah. Cucurella. Garnacho. Cucurella. Chalobah. Aim forwards. João Pedro. Timber clears it away. And it's Cucurella. Showing good feet. Garnacho gets into a good position. And they've got a throw. Garnacho does really well to win the ball there. Referee has just said play on. Guyu. Rice cuts out the pass. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Eze, Trossard, Gabriel, Saliba, Rice. Garnacho, Fernandez, João Pedro. Guyu played out to the left flank. Cucurella. Garnacho. Chance to deliver. Guyu. There are a few waiting for it. Fernandez. Looking to break at pace. Timber. And the flag has stayed down. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Eze. And he's following up!
Arsenal would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Rice. Calafiori. Great defending, strong and determined. He is through here! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Trossard, Eze, Arsenal playing high up the pitch here, very much taking a front foot approach. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Look at bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty. One-nil, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Caicedo. Can he get onto this? And the keeper gets his hands on it. Rice. Saka. Fernandez wins the duel this time. Garnacho. Fernandez, gently done. He's in plenty of space here. And here's Garnacho. Garnacho played back in.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
And the shot! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's having a look round. João Pedro. Cucurella. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Saliba forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. Zubimendi. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted. Caicedo. Two down already, a nightmare start. Chalobah. Eze! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
And it's Cucurella. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's played forward. That's the throw. James. James, played over towards the opposite flank. Eze. And here's Trossard. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Decent hit from there. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ball is over the line. And it's Eze. Eze, ping. Oh, what a climb! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
João Pedro. Who's he going to play in? And it's hoisted clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Garnacho. Cucurella climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Zubimendi. Saliba, aim forwards. Calafiori. Oh, can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Moved on forwards. Can he latch on to this? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Saliba. Zubimendi. Saka. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. And back out it comes. And that's not going to reach. Saliba. Trossard. Saliba, forwards and with intent. And it's Timber. Now that's well seen too. Pedro Neto. James. Pedro Neto in acres of space out wide. Cleared away. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Rice. Out to the left it goes. Chalobah can get it clear and claimed it back swiftly. Saliba. Saka. Timber. Up he goes! And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Sanchez claims it, and the danger passes. Garnacho. Fernandez. João Pedro. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto.
Pedro Neto has basically crossed that in blind faith. I'd suggest he try a little patience.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cucurella. Garnacho providing an outlet on that flank. physical challenge. Garnacho. Eze calmly anticipates. And that's put paid to a promising move. Trossard. Saka.
Oh, sweet feet.
And here's Eze. Not one of his best. Garnacho. João Pedro. Ball's played through. Guiu. Can he finish? Calafiori shifted upfield. Trossard. Calafiori. Calafiori doing full tilt down the left. Cucurella. Garnacho. Cucurella. Garnacho chasing after it. Now it's Garnacho. Garnacho. Lofted in. Calafiori is there and he can get that clear. Gabriel, gently done. Trossard is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cucurella gets over and intercepts. And that's been won straight back. And it's played forward. Cucurella, probing pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cucurella. Moved on forwards. Oh, nice touch. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rice producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Saka. Timber forwards and with intent. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Caicedo. João Pedro, spread out to the left. Fernandes succumbs to the pressure. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, perfectly measured that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Eze. Timber. Eze. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That'll be a throw. James. Played towards the other side. Garnacho. Garnacho looking for options. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Saliba shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Zubimendi.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Chalobah cuts it out. James. Achiampong chooses to go cross-field. Zubimendi. Clipped into space. They've won a corner. And it's Cucurella. It's gone out for a throw-in. Goes for a shot! Calafiori. Over to the left. He's got away. Tries a shot! And it's hoisted clear. And he's managed to... There's the shot! All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And here's Eze. It's a loose ball. Timber. Timber's cross. Decent chance! Fernandez has been caught there, it's a foul. Sanchez sends that a long way. Garnacho have it back and can go again. Caicedo. Caicedo played into space. João Pedro. Garnacho spread out to the left. Now it's João Pedro. Knocks it out wide. Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Trossard, gently done. And he's lost his man. Great chance!
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Saka clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Fernandez, and it's lofted through. Real chance! Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Caicedo. Takes the shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Saka looking to run onto it. Garnacho. That's a throw. Gabriel. Ambitious ball here. Caicedo. And it's played forward. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. That's a cute ball. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Eze. Trossard. Saka. 2 minutes to be added on. Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Trossard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Trossard. Lovely bit of skill. Rice. Gabriel, forwards and with intent. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Sanchez, long ball by the goalkeeper. And that is a little undercooked. Caicedo. And here's Garnacho. And it's Cucurella. Garnacho. It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Eze, that's a fabulous ball. Calafiori flashes it across. Crunching tackle. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's green grass ahead of him. It could be in here, and the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
James getting this one clear. And there is the half-time whistle. That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Timber. And here's Eze. Garnacho. Saka does really well to win the ball there. Out to the left it goes. That's a throw. Eze. In it comes. Overhits and out of play. James moved on forwards. Pedro Neto looks to the other side. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Rice. Zubimendi shifted upfield. Gabriel aimed forwards. Rice lofted upfield. Well read, nice interception. Cucurella. Pedro, and he shoots!
Pedro Neto usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Saliba. Saka. Timber. And here's Eze. Saka. Out to the right. Nice control. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he spark a counter here? Pedro Neto. That's an imaginative pass. Hugh. Garnacho.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Pedro Neto. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Eze. Gabriel. Trossard. Calafiori. Trossard. Gabriel forwards and with intent. Chalobah with the clearance. Caicedo. James. Achiampong. Achiampong, gently done. Rice. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's a nice ball. James tries to clear. Saka plays it short. Oh, that's nice. There's the header! Oh, it's come loose. And that was very necessary. Fernandez. Palmer. And it's been played through. He has found the way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rice. And it's Eze. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Moved on forwards. Fernandez. Palmer. And here's Neto. Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pedro Neto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
really well manoeuvred. Saka. Timber. Cucurella. Palmer. Garnacho. Nice looking ball.
Mark Guiu, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Gabriel. Trossard. Gabriel. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Can he deliver? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
And here's Garnacho. Garnacho. Palmer. Lovely feet. Time to deliver. And here's Palmer. And here's Palmer. Guiu is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
Timber. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Fernandes.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Cucurella. And he goes cross-field. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Oh, this is a great Garnacho! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Garnacho really can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
That has been cut short. And claimed it back swiftly. Chalobah. Fernandes. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Saka given the lift of his goal, and it's Timber. Just about up to the hour now. Fernandes. James shifted upfield. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, that's neat. Cucurella. Cucurella crosses. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. Cucurella puts the ball in. Zubimendi clears it away. Garnacho. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Chalobah. And it's Palmer. Calafiori. Gabriel. Zubimendi. Gabriel goes forward. Now it's Garnacho. Fernandez. Trossard. And that is as far as they're going to go. Caicedo. James. Well timed, excellent interception. Rice. Saka. Timber. Now who's going to be first to this? Cucurella. Achiampong. Zubimendi. Gabriel, played towards the other side. Calafiori. Rice. Saka. Great defending, strong and determined. Fernandez. Chalobah, aim forwards. Saliba, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Cucurella. Garnacho. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Trossard. Saka. Chalobah gets across to intercept that. Fernandez. Chalobah forwards and with intent. And it's Cucurella. Trossard, Eze, Fernandez makes the interception. Pedro Neto. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's a good-looking delivery. Too much distance on that. James wins the duel this time. Palmer. Cucurella picks it up now.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Cucurella. Garnacho. That's good play. Played into the middle. Moved on forwards. Thinks one through. That's beautifully weighted. Now it's Eze. Keeper's got good distance on that. Saliba. Calafiori. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. He's away! Calafiori. And it's Eze. Saka played out to the left flank. Chalobah gets it away. And that is out of play. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. That's very neat. Trossard's cross. Chalobah tries to clear. Goes down, but nothing given. James. Looks to the other side. Saliba. Just about up to 75 minutes. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Lewis Skelly. Garnacho. Oh, good spread. Zubimendi. Saka. Now it's Eze. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Timber tries to think it through. Chalobah. James, gently done. Gabriel moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Gabriel. Timber. Done delicately. Shoots! Trossard finds himself offside. Saka. Trossard. And it's Lewis Skelly. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Saka. Caicedo. Fernandes. Timber gets across to intercept that. Trossard. Lewis Skelly. Now it's Eze. Fernandes shifted upfield. Lewis Skelly. Trossard. Saka. Great ball if he can get there. Shot, surely! And it's there!
And the lead is extended still further.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Fernandes. Garnacho. Fernandes. Saka. Gabriel. And it's played forward. Lewis Skelly. Trossard. Rice. Rice forwards and with intent. And that has been cleared. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Lewis Skelly gets it away. Calmly anticipates. Fernandes. And it's James. Caicedo. Played out to the right. Timber.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just a goal. The lift it would give would be huge, no matter what the end result is.
Cucurella. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, shooting chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Subimendi. Saliba, aim forwards. James. Pedro Neto. And he's there to clear it. And that's been won straight back. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Could move up a gear here. Very nicely done. Swings in across. Garnacho. Garnacho looking for a runner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Just 5 minutes left. Zubimendi. Rice. Saka. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Caicedo, gently done. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Eze. And he's there to get it away. James. He's found the way. Big chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Chalobah head out towards the right wing. It's just beyond his reach. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Gabriel. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted. Lobbed in behind. He's in a good position here. He's had a shot! He hits the net! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Gabriel. Saliba. Gabriel. Rice. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
James. And it's James. And here's Neto. He is just caressing the ball. Palmer. Chance for a shot! White. Saliba. Gabriel. Trossard. Eze. Saka. Trossard. He's well positioned here. Palmer. Chalobah. Palmer. Fernandez. Hato. Chalobah. Cucurella is onto it in a flash. Zubimendi. And it's White. Caicedo. James. James. Can he get onto this? Lewis Skelly cuts out the pass.
And that's that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take.